Welcome to this new video where I want to show you how using the HONOR ecosystem is making my life easier as content creator. So let's get started. I usually record those videos with a smartphone, and in this case it's the HONOR 400 Pro, because HONOR devices have good camera systems and usually good quality that is at least good enough for my YouTube videos. What I usually do after recording is select all the clips that I want to check on a big large display, and here I have the MagicPad 2 by HONOR, which has a very nice 12-inch OLED display, tandem OLED display, and yeah, you can see it's a very nice tablet here, and this is where I have the possibility to check my videos in a bit of more detail. I have the option to use HONOR Share, which is a super convenient way to share my files, like the video files, in a quick manner wirelessly to my MagicPad 2. As you can see here, it's like 1.78 gigabytes, but the transfers are quite fast, so it's transferring with almost, more than 100 megabits per second now. So the transfer is super fast over there, and I have the possibility to check my videos on the MagicPad 2. After I transferred over all files to my MagicPad 2, I can start with my edit. I have two things that I can do here. First of all, I have the possibility to go into a video, play it back to check it, of course, but I also have the ability to edit this video with the inbuilt editor, or I can use any third-party editor that is available like CapCut or KineMaster. In this case, I want to do a quick cut with KineMaster on the HONOR Earbuds Open video, and I will use the HONOR Earbuds Open to check the audio so I don't disturb anyone around me. And all this cutting and editing I can do here wearing the HONOR Earbuds Open without disturbing my family with loud noises or me talking all the time, some technical terms and so on. So this is very interesting, and I think a very convenient way to cut your video. And I can still hear if someone is calling me, like my daughter starts to crying because she just woke up from the bed or something like this, and or wants something to eat or something. I can still hear her because I have this open earbud. Very good design that I really like. Helps my workflow and family life balance to work in tandem, which is, I think, very helpful if you have such a use case. So what you can see here right now is I'm working with multiple cameras. So I used the HONOR 400 Pro and I used the Magic 6 RSR that is recording right now as the multiple cameras. You can see here on the top left corner, this is the HONOR 400 Pro that I used there. And I'm cutting this together here roughly, so I have something that I can work with. So you can use multiple camera angles that make things a little bit more interesting and spicy. And you have an easy possibility, thanks to the very good high quality CPU and SoC here in the MagicPad 2, to cut those videos. You can see how fast I can scribe through those. And there's like one video as an overlay on the other. And I see I have to make it a little bit larger there, so the overlay is not showing up. And yeah, I'm talking quite a lot there and showing a lot with the footage of the HONOR 400 Pro, so I have to find the right way. This is where I show it here on camera, so I have to switch the camera. There we go. So there I turn away from the camera, and this is probably the right way to switch, where I make a cut. So the rest is like taking from the other footage here where I show the earbuds. And then it is cutting to the secondary camera, which is the Magic 6 RSR, where I show off how to insert it into your ear, how flexible it is, how you can change it, and talk a lot to this camera, and then end the video there with a 2 thumbs up. Then I have to decide which clip to put next on. I have, I think, a roughly estimate of what I was talking about, and I can figure out now from the other clips what I want to add. And this is the workflow that I usually do. I could use a pen if I want to, but I like to use my fingers because it's a little bit, I can use 2 fingers, 1 finger on the left side, 1 on the right side, which is a bit easier to work on. But if I want to have a pen, I also have the ability to use a pen. And the cool thing about this one is that it is interchangeable with not only Huawei HONOR products, but also Huawei products. Like here I have a Huawei M Pencil because I don't have a HONOR M Pencil, but I can just attach it to it. And a few seconds later, it's asking me if I want to connect to, and I can connect and then use this pencil as well, which is quite a nice addition, especially when you come from a Huawei tablet world, or you have some other Huawei tablets or products like the M Pencil. You can just use it on the MagicPad 2, which is quite nice. That is compatible with this. Well, and of course, if the editing of the video is ready, I just export the video, hopefully in the highest quality. 4K 30 is usually what I do, and then save as video. And you will see that even this half-an-hour 4K video here of the HONOR Earbuds Open will render out quite quickly, which is one of the strengths of this tablet. So you can see the whole ecosystem that I have here of the earbuds, the phone, and the tablet already makes my life a lot easier. I can quickly edit out my videos, quickly transfer them over, check them, have my earbuds to check the sound quality, and have the best possible video that I can do out of those here in a combination. So very nice ecosystem that HONOR provides here that helps my workflow a lot in providing you videos faster than ever before. As the question might come up when I synchronize multiple video footages from different HONOR devices, like I have 3 HONOR devices here. If I want to do that, there are several ways to make the video files consistent. On HONOR devices that are the Pro or Ultimate devices, one can just go into the camera app and they have a movie mode, both of them. And in the movie mode, we have a special kind of filter that we can activate, and this is then the same that I choose here, classic in this case on both, and this gives me like the same LUT on both, so I know that they will have the same colors. But if I don't have this feature, because I'm syncing not only a Pro device but also the HONOR 400 Pro that sadly doesn't have this movie mode, what I have in there is the Pro mode, and I have a Pro video mode here. I can go in here as well, Pro video, and then I have the possibility to at least sync up the white balance. And as I have the ability to set my white balance manually, you can see I have the white balance set here to 5500. I can just go also to 5500 here, and this will give me also a very consistent look in between the footages. So this is a very important thing if you're working with different HONOR devices, that at least you have a Pro mode, you can set the white balance to the same, and then you get at least the same kind of footage. Maybe not always the crispiness and sharpness and details for all the lenses, but at least the same colors where you don't notice much the difference between those two. One of the cool new features is this, what I'm doing right now. You can see I'm recording now with the HONOR Magic 6 RSR. It is like too far away, but if I want to monitor myself and record myself with the best camera on this device, which is the back-facing camera, of course, I have to plug in an external monitor or something like this. Nope, you don't have to. If you are living the HONOR ecosystem, you can just use the MagicPad 2. And just in a second, a split second, I will show you how it's looking like. So, recording now, by the way, with the HONOR 200 Pro. This is the camera, the Magic 6 RSR. Don't mind the trash, it's just up here because Timmy otherwise will search in it. And when I just turn around, you see here is my monitor where I can see what I'm doing. And we have a bit of inception probably now. But here you can see what I'm doing and where it's recording, which is quite nice of an option there. Let me minimize it and show you how it's working. It is called Magic Ring. And this Magic Ring allows me to share certain things like screen, tethering, or even photo shooting. So if you have a photo client and you use your smartphone for taking some nice portrait shots, you want to directly let your client evaluate the photo. You have the photo sharing option. If you connect it with your MagicPad 2, a shot that you take will be automatically transferred over to the MagicPad 2, and your client can just take a look at it on a very big screen. So this is like a very good and nice feature that we have here. And the coolest feature of them all is you see that my wireless mic is now plugged into the MagicPad 2 instead of the HONOR Magic 6 RSR, and I still get crispy nice audio. So this is also a very cool thing. Now I have a wireless setup, but if I would want to use a wired cable setup to get the best audio quality out there, I would have the option to do so. Very, very cool indeed. All this with the HONOR technology and the HONOR ecosystem. Sadly, I cannot connect two smartphones and have screen sharings on them. This is maybe a feature that HONOR should think about for the Magic OS 10 system, because I would like at least to have two screens sharing, so I have two cameras at two camera angles that I can see. That would be very nice for multi-screen setup and multi-recording setup as well. Or even add an extra mode for this in the camera application that allows us to record multiple streams from different smartphones into one stream and directly save it on the tablet. I'm not sure if it's possible with the bit rates. I think it should be possible with the bit rates if you don't record in the highest quality possible that those phones probably can produce. Anyway, what do you think about this setup? It's pretty cool, isn't it? And another cool thing, by the way, if I recorded this whole clip, what I can do to bring it onto the MagicPad 2 is, let me stop it here. I have the possibility to go just to the gallery and just drag this over, and it will be transferred automatically to my tablet. How cool is that? And why faster than ever before, you might ask? Yeah, because it's a tablet. I can take it wherever I want to. I don't have to sit at a desk. I can sit on my couch, relaxing. I can sit on a train, in a bus, do my edits, have my headphones on, disturb no one around me, and can do my edit, and then click export, wait until it's exported, and then I have the video ready. I can upload it directly also from the HONOR MagicPad 2, or from my phone. I can just transfer it over via HONOR Share and go on. I don't need to take the tablet with me and go on with my life and just upload it in the background with my phone connected always to 5G, which is also working very nice. And I did this already, which allows me more flexibility with editing, faster workflows, and this is so important because, yeah, all the content that you see here, there's like hours and hours that are going into this. Only the recording. Then the editing comes, and this is the hard part. Some people are giving up already because editing is so hard, transferring over all the files, then you don't have enough hard disk space, and all these issues gone with this tablet. After I have the video done, all the files that I transferred, I just delete, and then I have enough space again. And as we have 256 gigabytes here of internal space, this will last me plenty enough even for a few videos that I do. So very, very nice ecosystem provided by HONOR that really allows us content creators to get a very fast workflow going. Now at the end, I don't have an Easter egg or anything here in the video, just have the question, is this something interesting for you, this whole ecosystem thing? Not only from HONOR, are you using this ecosystem features? Are the manufacturers working on those, really putting effort into a feature that is very useful, that you find useful? I find it very useful, but is it useful for you? That's the big question that I have right now. And I have some other ecosystems that I can also try out. Are you interested in seeing other ecosystems and how they are working together? Most of them have very similar features, so there's not much of a difference between those here. But yeah, those ecosystems are, I think, very, very interesting if you're into them, to create a workflow that makes stuff really, really easy for you. What's your opinion? Write it down in the comment section. Bye.